You're listening to the April 30th, 2023 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Good morning to you. So, week after week we have these informative, loving chats, which is wonderful. Yet, where are we going with this communication? Where do you see this heading?
The most brightest of greetings to you, Blossom, and all who partake in our conversations. For although you feel it is you asking particular questions, it is really the collective consciousness that is doing so.
Yes, it does make sense to me, as many say that I ask the exact questions that they would.
Where do we see this heading? In the direction that your hearts are leading you. Into the feeling, the knowing of, the understanding, the acceptance, the lifestyle, the potential of, the most wonderful exchange of truth with those whose hearts are ready to accept it.
I feel there are so many hearts that are ready to do so. We've come a long way, each one of us, within the inner understanding of ourselves, and we're so grateful for that.
Yet, dearest Blossom, dearest souls, that which is to excite you, that which is to lift your vibrational energies into a much higher place is yet to come. And when it does, gradually, so as not to bemuse, your spirits will soar. Know this, feel this, activate this knowing inside of you. Recognize the potential of the miracles one can perform once stepping into the lovingness of the higher degree of light that you are becoming as your world appears to be falling apart. It is not your world that is falling apart. It is the old ways, the old days that have to dissolve into the nothingness of what once was, being replaced by a joy of understanding, the understanding that you feel you are searching for. Your desire to know so much more can sometimes be that which keeps it from you.
How so?
Because it is by the living in the moment of now that one truly lives. When one is continually searching outside of themselves for answers and explanations, they shall remain unsatisfied. For gratification, true gratitude, comes when the appreciation of knowing the self allows each given moment a peaceful breath, an acceptance of now, and the understanding that anything beyond that is yet to come and shall take place in that moment of now when it arrives.
Yes, this we understand.
Yet, with respect, you don't, Blossom.
Whoa, you jumped in pretty quick there. I thought I did understand it.
You understand the concept, as do many. Yet, are not so many of your thoughts concentrated upon later on, be that later today, later in the month, the year, etc.?
True. I feel I like to have things to look forward to. To be honest, sometimes the moment of now can be pretty hard going.
Yet, to escape into your future is not the answer to the freedom of being that you are searching for.
What is the answer if one is not content with the moment of now? The thing is, I know you're going to say, go within. Many times have we chatted about this.
Yet not quite found the solution, Blossom.
Clearly. I get that when confronted with feeling under par, it's good to breathe and say the mantra, and it really helps. Yet, shouldn't we be coming from that place of knowing and joy by now without having to make ourselves feel better?
You cannot be where you are not.
Oh, hello. Here we go.
Blossom, do you accept that you are a being of light?
Yes.
How bright is that light?
However bright I choose, believe, know it to be.
And how bright is that?
Well, how can I measure it?
In so many ways. How you are feeling, how much you are laughing, how much you are creating, how much energy you have, how much compassion, passion, joy, sharing, loving, hopping, skipping.
Hold the phone a minute. Let's not get carried away. I'm 65. Not a lot of skipping happening with my legs. Yet I watch my grandson, who is 9, without thinking, hop and skip to my car when I get him from school. I wonder at his carefree being and think, oh, those were the days.
Can you physically skip?
Probably. I might need an ambulance afterwards.
You say probably. So it is a possibility?
Yes.
Do you think by skipping you will feel brighter?
Without doubt. If only for 10 seconds.
So, you see, Blossom, so many things one could do to enjoy the moment of now. Yet you allow the programming of getting old to block the shoulds and shouldn'ts, the coulds and couldn'ts. Life was created in, as, through, of the highest vibration of love there is. Therefore, because of where it was created from, it was designed to be of the highest vibration of love.
It's funny. There's a saying we have regarding how much we'd like to do such and such, yet life gets in the way.
Far from it, Blossom. Life doesn't get in the way. Your programming gets in the way. Life, in, of, through, as itself, is beyond incredible. And you, each one of you, are experiencing life on this planet now. You know by now you choose your path. You choose your attitude as you walk that path. The gift of life you have been given never ends. It simply takes different forms, forever, without end. Your life, your being, resides within the greatest ball of wonder, ever expanding, ever creating. You are the creator. Do you know this in your heart, fully, completely, Blossom?
What? That the one known as the Creator, the Divine, is actually me.
Yes. Do you know that?
I know that concept as a truth, yet I struggle a little with grasping that reality.
Why?
Because I was brought up to believe that if I pray to God, an outside source, then He will take care of me. Of course, my knowing of God now is not a he or she, and my entire understanding of what God is has changed dramatically.
So, who is God?
Well, I guess the correct answer would be me.
What is the underlying answer you would like to give?
That God is the energy of love. God is consciousness. God is definitely not a person, which took me a long time to let go of due to my Catholic convent upbringing.
And Blossom, do you see yourself as an energy of love?
Yes, I try to be that.
We did not ask if you try to be it. We ask if you see yourself as it. If someone were to inquire, who are you? Would you say love, because it is your knowing deep inside?
Yes, I would.
Would you say you are anything else in your essence of self?
No.
So, in essence, all that you are is an energy of love.
Yes.
And didn't you say that's what God is?
Yes. Yes, I did.
You see the point we are making?
Yes, I do. Yet the energy, the pure energy of love that we know as God, the divine, whatever one chooses to call it, is far greater than I.
How can it be if you are it?
I am of it. I don't feel to be the all knowing, understanding energy that I call the divine.
Because you are programmed to believe otherwise. The power that you are, the power that is in you, is as powerful as you know it to be. Over eons of time, the truth of your being has been almost annihilated at times. Yet the flame of love can never be extinguished. And the energy that is lighting up your planet now, as more and more walk into the knowing of themselves, the knowing that they are a spark of the divine.
Wait, that's it, I think. I am a spark, not the whole kit and caboodle.
Blossom. A spark ignites into a flame. A flame becomes a fire of the greatest stirring of all that is. The divine spark that you are can take each and every opportunity to become a greater aspect of itself through choices, through knowing, through attitude, through gratitude, through trusting, through loving of self, through knowing that all there is love. The vibration of love in which one chooses to reside depends entirely on how one knows themselves to be. And one can only know themselves by the acceptance of who they are and feeling the truth of that knowing. When this is accomplished, life as you know it changes.
Well, it's sure good to know that so many of us are riding the truth train. Thank you so much. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am.